Hey yo, E-King Fight News. This is breaking. Canelo Alvarez, according to Oscar De La Hoya, the train has left the station for Triple G. Canelo's officially moving on and is in talks with Daniel Jacobs. That's right. Eddie Hearn's fighter Daniel Jacobs could get the next shot at Canelo Alvarez. E-King Fight News, more on this, guys. Alright, guys, so for those who are interested, check out ESPN.com/boxing. Dan Rayfield just got the word from Oscar that Team Triple G is not laying down when it comes to that 50-50 demand. They want a better purse split, and they believe they're entitled to it. I mean, shit. If I'm Triple G, would I take a firm stand here against Canelo? Absolutely not. If I was Triple G, we would have fought in fucking May. Okay, like I would not give two shits about a test out in February that really had no bearing on a fight that was scheduled for May. But that's if I was Triple G. Now the real Triple G decided to put a ton of pressure on the Nevada State Athletic Commission, who then had to suspend Canelo. Otherwise, they would have got some definite eyeballs looking at them saying, yo, what the fuck? So it is what it is, At the end of the day, state commissions, they can't be out here looking biased for their favorite fighters. And Triple G has a lot of biased media out here that want to defend his every move. But this is sort of uncalled for, considering the fact that he already agreed to fight in May. Not only that, but he's ducking every other middleweight in the world. And it looks like Billy Joe Saunders might be the guy that steps in for Canelo in this spot. And Canelo might be looking for other options like a Danny Jacobs. We all know Billy Joe Saunders pulled out of his fight against Martin Murray. And unfortunately, E-King Fighting, you know what it is? We got word that Canelo versus Triple G was official, according to Spike O'Sullivan. Well, it looks like Spike O'Sullivan was on some other shit, because fight hasn't been announced, and now it looks like Triple G, Team Canelo are moving into a completely different direction. And it looks like it's going to be Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs, the man that has had a slew of victories after the Triple G loss. He beat Cubas Arias, Luis Cubas Arias. He beat Sulecki, whoever that guy was, and he proved to be a formidable middleweight because he was going back and forth with Daniel Jacobs, letting his hands go. It was a good fight. He was very competitive. Daniel Jacobs eventually had the edge in terms of clean punching. I think effective aggressiveness. But, Daniel Jacobs eventually, he did have the edge on the cards. And he won the fight via decision. So, Jacobs moves on to bigger and better things. And he could walk himself into a Canelo fight. So, how about that? That's a very interesting... that would be a great fight for both fighters. I want to... boxing, we can't see... It seemed like the whole situation with Triple G and Canelo, it really took the air out of those tires. And I would much rather see Triple G fight a Billy Joe Saunders or a Sergey Derevyanchenko or a Jamel Charlo. I want to see fresh fights. I'm tired of the status quo. I'm tired of talking about Triple G Canelo. I'm done with these guys. Triple G didn't want the fight after Canelo tested positive. You know, they want to sit here and claim they're about the fair sport. You know, all about repping integrity and whatnot. Okay, then fight your mandatory. You know, there's plenty of fights out there for both of you guys. So let's make it happen. And I want to see a fresh fight from either one of these guys. So that's just my take on it. I'm actually happy that Triple G's taking this stance because it's gonna allow Canelo to say, okay, fuck you. You know, and we're gonna see who really elevates their game and who is the best in the middleweight division. We're gonna find out. And hopefully this is true. I would really like to see Canelo, Daniel Jacobs. That's a great fight. Let's make it happen. Fuck, make it happen, Eddie Hearn. Make it happen. E-King Fight News. Let me know what you guys think. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And we out of this one, man. E-King Fight News.